All right, I'm pretty bored, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna start the stream. What's the harm in starting a little early? It's fine. Hello, everybody. My name is virtual YouTuber Yunayo, and welcome into the stream. It's good to see you all. What do those emojis mean? Adam Short. I must know. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you. Why are you soaked, Adam Long? For what reason? Oh wait, I don't have BGM on. Hold on, there we go. For what reason are you soaked? Who would do that to you? Anyways, today art stream. We're doing webcomic work. I have some of the chapters set here, but right now it's still mostly in the planning phase. The weather. Okay, got it. Hold on. I have a Google Doc for planning this chapter out. I did write the script for it. I'm starting to try and take on a more planned approach to the webcomic going forward, just because a lot of time I wing the text every time. The dialogue of every single chapter is written. Oh, rip. The dialogue for every chapter is written as I draw it, basically. So, as a result, there have been some pacing issues where I mean for one thing to happen in a chapter, but because of the dialogue, I just never actually get there. So, today I wrote it out preemptively, and I did write it a little long just because I'm trying to make the chapters longer. Hopefully we can do it. I'm trying to fit 2 story beats into each chapter nowadays. I usually only do like 1, maybe 1.5 story beats, but I'm gonna try and fit 2 into this one. We'll see how far I get. I already have 40 minutes of drawing time in, which is promising. Alright, what? Okay, alright, I know what we're doing. Also, I need to ask you guys something. Okay, I'm gonna put up a poll. Just... Alright. There we go. I'll leave that up for a bit. Until like a definitive decision has come along on that, I'll leave that up for a bit. Alright. So... how do we want to frame this? I know what the dialogue is. It's yeah, all right. I can do it. I'm trying to think about how I want to frame this. Maybe like I don't know. This is a because basically this character is just walking up to the other character and being like, "Hey, can I ask you about something?" Oh, actually, you know what? Here, why don't we flip this? So here's the shipping container. Actually, no. We're gonna do this even simpler, and we're just gonna have it be her face. Well, yes, I do like characters that have bangs that cover one of their eyes. How could you tell? Let's draw in the expression. I want her to look kind of nervous. Oh man, the vote is actually split 50-50. I was really thinking it'd be more in favor of yes. I guess you guys don't want me getting banned. You know what? I appreciate it. Alright. I forget how her eyes looked. How did I draw her eyes? I literally don't remember. I'm just gonna guess. We're gonna go like generic anime eyes right now. God, she looks kind of menacing. I think it's that the eyes kind of look like a spiral, which is menacing. Alright, yeah, that's fine. This is more, yeah, right, this first draft is just for the purpose of framing it, basically. So I'm just trying to make sure like how all the panels are laid out. I'm still working on like getting a feel for how I want the webcomic to be like. I've been considering I'm not too sure how I feel about the webcomic format in general. Just because like it's like 90% empty space. And that's, I mean, it's fine, but I don't know, I gotta be honest, I think I kind of like traditional comic style of panels more, but I don't really know if that style fits too well on webtoons, right? Because webtoons, whenever you open a comic book or a manga chapter, there's always the question of which way am I supposed to read this, and it doesn't take that long to figure out in any case, but the webcomic eliminates that need to try and figure that out because there's only one way you can read it, that is up to down. So it's pretty convenient for, simplifying that. But like, this is why right here I can demonstrate why I don't particularly feel strongly about the webcomic format. Is because look, in order for this to be like a properly spaced panel, it has to be like somewhere down here-ish. This is like 1 page worth of normal, like this little outline here that's on the canvas. That's like 1 page in like this would be like 1 page in like a traditional manga or comic style, and whereas normally that 1 page would be filled up with like 5 or 6 panels. In this one, it's just filled up with 2 because the pacing is set by empty space. It's convenient from the perspective of the author because it means I have to work on less panels in order to get a chapter that feels substantial. But it's just, I don't know, it feels... I just prefer the normal manga style, I think. So I might, when I start working on the actual webcomic that I want to do, I might swap to that style of art. Not really sure yet. Alright. Let's make this the background. Ready? Guys, I also bought Clip Studio Paint on my iPad because I know there's the whole Clip Studio Paint drama going on, and I'll be honest, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't want to say like, I don't really want to say like skill issue to people when people complain about the extra pricing. There's like a primal evil part of me that wants to say skill issue and nothing else. As in skill issue, just make more money. But obviously it's not that simple because making money is hard, right? But man, I don't know. It's just like normal Clip Studio is like $8 a month. I don't like, and that's for the EX version too. If you're just an illustrator, it's like $5 a month. $5 in a month on like a minimum wage part-time job is not difficult at all, right? That's so easy. But I don't know. It's some people can't get a job for one reason or another. Some people are struggling monetarily because they have other things to take care of. No. But yeah, like a program like Clip Studio Paint is not a necessity. It's what's the word? Well, like the word for something that's like not premium, I don't think. But it's like it's not a necessary good, basically is what I'm trying to say. You do not need Clip Studio to survive. You can use Krita, you can use Medibang, you can, like there are cheaper alternatives. Clip Studio Paint is a privilege for those who can afford it, right? It's expensive. It's like almost a professional program. Is it a professional program? I don't know if it's considered professional, but it is really good. So it's not like, obviously it's not going to be cheap, right? I don't know. It feels like these people are just on one hand, I'm not trying to defend the multi-million-dollar company. I am. That's exactly what I'm doing. But I'm not trying to be like, I don't want to side with any multi-million-dollar company. But I mean, at the end of the day, they have the same motives that we do. That is money, right? Like, I feel like we could come to an understanding here. Clip Studio is a human right. You're right, actually. We should all get it free. Cell says, give us the program for free, please. Yeah, I'm not about to pull the argument of like, oh guys, the Clip Studio devs, they need the money. They're not a small company. Let's get that straight. The Clip Studio is not Celsius is not a small company. They are huge in Japan. They have more than enough, I think. I don't know for sure. But they're a business, right? Their goal isn't to like supply us with a good art program and make the world better for artists all around the world. Their objective is to make money. Like, it feels kind of rude to say it almost, but they're not here to be nice with us and give us good art programs. They're here to make money, and giving us good art programs is just how they do that. It's the means, not the solution. It's like, you don't agree with it. It is like objectively bad for the consumer, but at the end of the day, so are like most business decisions that a company makes. I don't even think it's like anti-consumer really, because like then the software engineers can work harder to make better content for us, right? Besides, it's not even like you lose version 1. What? People are like, bro, I swear to God, I can't believe that I'm gonna lose my Clip Studio Paint rights if I stop paying. You don't need to pay a single dime to keep using Clip Studio Paint. You can just keep using 1.0 until 3.0 releases, and then they'll stop development. And even then, it's not like they're gonna like stop giving you the program. It's not like they're gonna take it away from you. I think. You'll still be able to use it, right? It'll just turn into a matter of how long until the program itself becomes broken, which could be who knows how long. People are still using versions of Photoshop and Creative Cloud from like 10 years ago. So clearly, if like other programs are anything to go by, which is honestly probably a good idea because we have nothing else to go by, then we'll be fine for like at least a decade. Most people still won't need to spend any more money for at least 10 years. I don't know. And then some people are like, oh, another thing I hear a lot is that they'll say that like artists will be like, I use Clip Studio on both my iPad and on my PC, and what if I like the argument they make is that since the iPad version will continue to get updated regardless, they're thinking that the iPad version of their canvas will become incompatible with the PC version because they'll be using tools that they aren't like, you know, tools and features that aren't on normal Clip Studio Paint. But I don't think that's how that works. Like if I am using like a tool that Clip Studio has on my canvas and then I port it over to Photoshop and Photoshop doesn't have that tool, it's not like the canvas is suddenly going to become unusable in Photoshop. It'll still have every single edit that, like, all right, let's say I use the liquefy tool in Clip Studio and I liquefy something, but then I take it into a program that has no liquefy tool. It's not like I'm gonna lose all the liquefy edits that I made. I'm still gonna have them. I just won't be able to liquefy on that program. Like, people are treating it like this will instantly make all of their canvases unusable on the older versions. But that's just not how that works, I don't think. Like, what? I mean, are there features that would like make the canvas unusable between? I don't know. I genuinely just like can't think of a feature you could add that would make your canvas unusable in older versions. Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing. I think people have been spoiled by Clip Studio because they're offering like one of the best art programs out there as a one-time purchase, which is not the standard in the industry, and we've all just been cruising along with that, and now that they're changing it to what is the industry standard, that is subscription services. Everyone's freaking out despite this being a really generous subscription service. I don't know. It feels like people are panicking about what could go wrong rather than what's happening right now, which is fair, I guess. Like, it's true that this could be bad, but this could also be really good. It's a matter of tempering ourselves, right? Like, we need to I think it's fine. I don't think it's that big a deal. Clip Studio needs to make money too. They're a business. But, you know, obviously if they like one day raise all their prices a bunch, people are going to be like, all right, this sucks. I'm moving over to another program. Let your money speak for you, and I think you'll be fine. You know? It'll be all right. Like what? Like, it's just a matter of what you value Clip Studio at money-wise, and I'm fine with paying more for it. But that's me. It is a matter of opinion, I guess. All right, that's my rant over. It's time to draw, you guys. What was I even gonna do with this shot? I just don't remember. I think I was gonna have Bea's head slightly tilted this way. It's kind of big. It's not that big, actually. I take it back. Shoulder too wide. I've gotten a little better at posing since I learned how to do gesture drawing. I think that's what this is called. Like making like a really rough idea of what the body's gonna look like before you actually draw it in. Is that what that's called? I don't know. It's what I'm doing though, so. Okay, I do have to add in some dialogue here. I heard that you can actually buy months of Clip Studio with Clippy. You know, I actually did make... I'm selling the pattern that I use on Hano's kimono. Let me go get it. It's this one. I'm selling this pattern on the Clip Studio store for Clippy, which is the free currency. And it sold. It's like the cheapest amount that you can make it. and it sold. And I got, oh shoot, I just quit the program. Oops. I was trying to open the Clip Studio app. They in an update they randomly added a quit Clip Studio button at the bottom of the the drop down menu. Oops, my bad. All right, get it back in here. Hold on, I want to go check my Clippy amount. See what I've got. Clip Studio assets. I have a notification. Oh, okay. Material is downloaded one time, so someone bought it for 10 Clippy. How do I... assets. Uploads. Oh, redeem. Here we go. So what does redeem mean? Yeah, okay, look. For 1000 CP... Oh, I see. You can exchange the activation code for a free Clip Studio monthly usage plan for a fixed period. Can I... How does this work? Smartphone, single device, EX, 1 year. Oh, wait. Single device, EX, 1 year free code. Please enter quantity 1. 78. I know. Okay. So, that's how this works. Oh, right. Okay. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Hold on. So it turns out that I can indeed. Where is it? I think it should be somewhere. I have no clue where it'll be. So it turns out this is what my screen looks like. It turns out that I can indeed redeem these tokens for free for a free thing, but it looks like I can only do it through one pattern at a time. So since this pattern costs 10 Clippy, oh god. Oh my god. I would need to sell this 980 times to get 1 month. Maybe I can use multiple things in that. Still, the fact that you can use that to get an and now the question though is if I can use this on my current plan or if it only works for new plans. I'm sure there's a loophole you can use even if it only works with one plan. I want to look that up. Clip Studio Clippy redeem code renew. Let's see. Manage plans. With our flexible monthly usage plan, you can use Clip Studio Paint on your preferred devices just when you want to. You can check your plans and contracts as well as enter activation codes. So can I do that? Oh wait, let me open my iPad actually. I gotta look. Man, you guys are really split on the Kalkini Yuna thing. I'm kind of surprised. Hold on. Review/change license. Let's see here. Active. So what if I'm already using this software. What? Hold on. Review change license. Hold on. All right. I have no clue. I guess I could email the support team about that. Should I email the support team? How do I hold on. How do I email the support team? Where is the support team? Clip Studio support email. Inquiries and customer support. Here we go. Other question. Contact. Clip Studio Paint EX. iPad OS? What OS am I using? I have no idea. Into your app version? Bro, why is this? Why do I have to enter so many things for customer support? Yuna goes through customer support. The stream. Hold on. Where's my... What version of Clip Studio Paint am I on? .12.16. Okay. 1.12.16. Next. Alright, the details of your inquiry. Okay. Hello. I am a new user of the iPad version of Clip Studio Paint. I had a question in relation to the Clippy token redemption option. What is it called? What is this option called? Activation code. Activation code. Were I to get this, could I here, would it be possible to use my Clippy tokens to get an extra month of EX added onto my current subscription? Or is the only way to extend a subscription to buy another plan? Is that worded correct? I don't think that's worded correct. Would it be possible to use my Clippy tokens to get an extra month of EX added on? No, that's not super clear. Hold on. Here, I gotta reword this. Were I to redeem a free month of EX, could I use that with my current plan, i.e. add that extra month onto my plan and or use it after my plan has expired? Or is the only way to extend a plan to purchase a new license, purchase a new subscription? Alright, I think that's worded better. Okay, alright, well, that works. We will respond within 2 days. Nice. Okay, confirm and send. Nice. Oh, they got my inquiry. All right. We've gotten a little distracted, haven't we? Sorry, guys. Why don't we let's get back to drawing. Okay. What panel were we on? Here we go. Okay. You guys might be wondering, hey Yuna, why exactly do you need another Clip Studio plan when you already have it on your PC? Well, you see, dear timekeepers, it's possible that I may have to work on my webcomic outside of outside of my PC's range. So in that case, I would then require a mobile solution that doesn't require my PC in order to work, you know? So that's the plan, is to have two. And I'm trying to optimize the iPad subscription as much as I can. So my original plan was to only ever buy the subscription on sale, but that didn't work. It might work. I might be able to loophole my way through that one and still do it. I'm not really sure. But probably that doesn't work. And so my new plan is to use Clippy to just buy new months for free in exchange for publishing, materials on the asset store. That's the plan. That's kind of what we're going for here. And I hope this can work. If not, I might have to bite the bullet and buy it full price every time. But in that case, I might just not do it, because I don't know if that would be necessarily worth it. You know? I do probably think that Clip Studio is worth $70 a year. But do I want to pay for it? There are plenty of times where I can look at something and I can say, yeah, that's probably worth that much. And then in that same moment say, like, but I don't really want to buy it. You know? I want to make it look a little more meek. There we go. Okay. Alright. That's a pretty good frame, I think. Okay. Next. Dialogue. That's what we need. What do you guys think of the background of this one, the color? I tried to make it kind of like the storm in Decaying Winter, so like a kind of greenish blue. It does look like that color, but whether or not it looks good is the new question, and that's what I'm not too sure about. Okay, luckily we gave ourselves enough space here. Sure. Why did I give myself so much dialogue to write here? I can read my handwriting, and that's the important part.
Hello.
Hello, Anna. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Oh, I get myself so much dialogue here. Alright. New plan. Here, I'm just gonna, like, do this and hope I get the memo to, like, move that stuff downwards and make it like a thinner speech bubble. And then my new plan is to have another speech bubble down here. To 5 people on.
You have a webcomic?
Yes, indeed I do, Anna. It's, I don't actually have the link handy. Let me go grab it. It's based on a Roblox game. Hold on. I'll paste it in. Yeah, it's based on a Roblox game that I really like. No, please don't. Come on, text-to-speech. Please don't. Thank you, text-to-speech. Hyphen. Hyphen. Yeah. It's a practice webtoon. Don't expect too much out of it. I'm I'll be the first to say that it's not that good because I'm not trying to make it good, really. It's like I'm using this as a method to get more familiar with webcomics as like a medium of storytelling. Because my only experience with like visual style storytelling was like manga style comics that I used to make. I didn't publish them anywhere for the record, but I used to make them. So since that was my only experience and I wanted to make a webcomic, I needed to get used to the format of it. I gotta say, I can't say that I'm like a huge fan of it, honestly. It's maybe okay. I will say that the skill floor for it is a lot lower than it is in terms of like compared to manga creation. But as a result, the skill ceiling is equally lower. Yeah, I mean that's fine. It's like it's a really good indie comic maker medium, right? Like it's good for solo comic makers who don't have like a team behind them that they can count on. Which is exactly what I am. Yeah, so don't expect too much. The pacing is super slow because I can't write. You know. Sleep. But how much dialogue I gave myself here. I guess it's fine because it's kind of a dialogue chapter. But man, I gave myself a lot to work with. I'm gonna use the sound effect trot. Is that a sound effect? Not really. Sometimes people use sound effect like mangakas will use like sound effects in this way, as in instead of a sound effect they just write down what the character is doing, which is kind of funny. If it works for them, it works for me.
I did want to start my own webtoon, but I'm too lazy.
That's fair. It is a lot of work. I will say I'm being driven purely by the fact that I already started. Like I'm using sunk cost fallacy as a tool to push me further. It works. I want to do a frame of her sitting down against the wall, but that's not in character. No, that's stupid. That's not even in character for her, actually. Yeah, that's dumb. What does she say next? Oh, okay. This time I wrote the script out separately. Usually I don't write the script before I actually start making the chapter, and I basically just write the script as I go. But this time I wrote the script first, and I will say it makes it a lot easier to look over the chapter story contents and say whether or not I like them or not. Because the moment you start drawing anything, in a way it's already probably like mentally set in stone for you. Because it's so like it's mentally difficult to give up on something that you've already made, even if it's bad. To like just say like, oh man, this isn't very good. I'm just gonna erase it and start over. Even if it's like a stupid sketch like one of these, it can be difficult to give up on it. But like text on a document for me is like whatever. If something is wrong there, just delete it and rewrite it. Who cares? It'll take me like 5 seconds compared to this, in which redoing this sketch would probably take like 2 minutes, which isn't that long still, but you know. I already did an expression face, actually. Let's make her looking down somewhat.
I literally can't stand some of my drawings, so I redraw them a billion times.
You know what? That's good. That's good. I will say a lot of my old art I can't stand as well. I can show some of it.
Then I get frustrated and abandon them. LOL.
Let's go. No, that's the best. I can show you my old chapters. Right now, the most recent published chapter is 6? Question mark. What's the worst part of chapter 6? Let's see. Let's take a look. I edited an author message here later on, and the reason I know that I don't like the art here is because I had to go back and add the author message. I like some of these panels are fine. This one is pretty okay. The hair is dumb. The hair is real stupid. I gotta say. I'm trying to draw highlights, but it's dumb, and I'm not gonna do it again on a character design. This shot is fine. It doesn't make sense though. The individual drawings featured in it look okay. Her face is too long. He's staring off into space. This one's fine, but just because Hano is really easy to draw. I forgot the pattern on his kimono though. And Bea looks okay, but her expression does not match what she says. And then, this is my favorite panel. I drew her in the Family Guy falling down pose. This is my favorite panel in this chapter. Yeah, the art in here, I can't draw profile shots at all. Profile shots kill me. They still do. I still can't really do them. I've gotten better marginally, but they still kill me. It's like, it looks all wrong proportion. It is all wrong. It doesn't look all wrong. It is wrong proportionally. Yeah. This is a pretty okay drawing. I will say, we can compare this Blanche. She's really thin, unnecessarily. We can compare her to one of the more recent ones that I made of her, where it's like one of my favorite panels that I have. Where is it? Is it this one? No. This one? No, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble finding it. Oh, I went past it now. Alright, well, here we go. This drawing. We can compare these two drawings together. Oh, it's opening the file. These files are big. I need to start splitting them up. We can compare this Blanche, to this one. And this one is really good, actually. I like this one a lot. On the right here. This is one of my better... I'd probably say this is one of the best panels so far in the webcomic. The pose is dynamic. You can see, like, you can see on the little ropes on her backpack how, like that she's moving.
It's a difficult angle.
Yeah, it is. And I actually shaded it. I did actual real cell shading instead of cross-hatching. Which cross-hatching is fine, I'm just bad at it. But I also added highlights on the hair. Everything about, like, you can see how much better I got generally, I feel. I just think it looks so much better on the right. The one on the right took place, let me do the math. About 3 months after the one on the left. So... I had time to improve for sure. Alright, back to the scribbles. I don't know what her hair looks like past like this point. It's always hidden behind her shoulders, and that's okay. We're gonna keep doing that.
Do you study anatomy?
Sometimes, if I feel up to it, I do. I mean, study is a generous word for what I do, because what I do is I look up a video of someone else studying anatomy, and then I copy what they do. So you could argue that I study anatomy, but that's pretty generous. I need to practice drawing heads. She looks so dumb. She looks so stupid. Alright. I want one method I saw to draw heads that I'm using Skillshare recently. One method that I did see is was it? It was like this. So you draw it like that, and then you base the rest of the head on that. This is fine, I think, but it's like a really masculine face, I guess, to me, because it looks like proportionally larger. Maybe if I like made this angle less sharp. Like, I don't know. Whenever I see like a chin that's like this with like the wide chin, I think male, and whenever I see something that's like thin chin like this, I think female. That's how it is for me. So something like this looks really masculine to me. I do wonder if I can make it look more feminine though. So maybe if I did it like this. No, now it doesn't look right. Yeah, I don't. That style is probably fine, but I just can't. I don't think I could use it at all with my current style. Now, this is a weird place to put a nervous drop of sweat. I'm gonna nix that and put it elsewhere. It's hard to find a good spot to add little sweat marks. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's like kind of an unnecessary amount of space for that text bubble, but it works. That's fine because she's sort of supposed to look small and meek here, so it works out. All right. We can probably make these panels more closely knit, just because it's just a dialogue scene. Long breaks between panels are, as far as I can tell, long breaks between panels are how you write combat. But I mean, even with combat, the space between one panel and the next shouldn't really go over like one phone screen's worth of space, which is what this thing. Dude, Clip Studio is so good for comics, webcomics, and like comics in general.
To be a girl or a feminine boy.
So funny thing, it was originally a feminine boy. And then I became trans, so now it is a girl. I have retconned the gender of this model. Yeah, basically, like, it's a crab. Yeah, so basically, between
it's a crab.
When I started streaming...
Sorry if I'm making too many questions, lol.
Oh, no, you're good. It's fun talking with you. Between when I started streaming and now...
I really like it.
Thank you. Between when I started streaming and now, my gender changed and I became transgender. It was a whole mess. It was like, all right, I'll tell you my life story right now. So, basically, recently, while I was hanging out with my friends, I've been feminine for a while. I've been like closet feminine, in that I liked dressing feminine, but I never did it in public. And then I don't even remember.
Time.
Yeah, it's story time. I don't even really remember specifically how it happened. But at one point... No, I do remember. So I was out hanging out with my friends, and we went to go shop at a thrift store for funsies.
Yunayo is lying.
Yeah, I'm actually lying right now. I have no friends. We were looking for Nerf guns at the thrift store, and I wandered into the clothes section because my closet femininity was showing itself. I had already chatted about it, because I think I believe if I remember correctly, I was thinking about dressing more femininely for a while now, outwardly anyways. And I had talked about it with my friend, and since we were going to the thrift store, he encouraged me to go look at the clothing there. So I did. And I bought a pair of jorts, like a pair of like short, like women's jean shorts, and I wore that the next time we hung out. And from there, I sort of just like kept.
It wasn't your fault, you now.
Yeah, my friends are gone. Yeah, but like from that point on, I like my femininity grew and grew, and at one point I was just wearing like skirts and like blouses everywhere that I went with my friends. And so one of our friends, who didn't hang out that much but was still basically a part of the friend group, he asked he asked me what my pronouns were, and at first I was gonna instinctively say male. I thought about it for like a second and my brain just froze, and it was like, what am I? So basically, how I found out that I was a trans is it was on a whim. It was the funny thing that a lot of trans people go through, where like you know, where a lot of trans females go through, where they dress really femininely. Like they dress super femininely, and like they wear skirts and stuff, and they act like a girl, and they're really girly, and they like to do girly things, and they're like, haha, yeah, I'm still a guy, but I just like
That's really cute.
I just like dressing like a girl and acting like a girl and sounding like a girl, guys. I'm just a feminine guy. And then the moment that like the gender is challenged, then everything everything comes out at once. That's really cute, thank you. And not to say that femboys don't exist. Femboys are getting mad nowadays because it feels like every feminine to them it feels like every feminine male character is being turned into a trans female, which that's a fair thing to get mad about, I feel. But they seem to I love femboys too, but femboys sometimes on the internet seem to forget that they are way more represented than I think trans females are. Right? Is that my imagination?
Is that what it really means?
Like, is that what really means? Like I feel like like there is way more femboy representation in media than there is trans females. I might be wrong. As far as like positively received, anyways, like there's
I just think it's so cute.
Thank you. There's so much positively received stuff with femboys, especially in like anime and whatnot, but the moment that a character in media is like trans at all or LGBTQ at all, it's like oh man, get a load of this movie producer, they're trying to appeal to the masses. Like the worst is immediately assumed whenever that happens, but like when there's a femboy in anime, it's like, who cares? Clothes and style shouldn't be gender. I agree, skirts are pog, everyone should wear them. Skirts are so comfortable. They're so cool. I think the only reason that people don't wear skirts is because they're basically like exclusively a feminine piece of clothing. But skirts are so good. Okay.
Skirts are amazing.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, skirts are great. Alright, what happens next? Oh, I know how to frame this. I know exactly what to do here. So we're going to have Cynthia.
I'm so trying to make my boyfriend wear them LMAO.
Let's go. As long as he's comfortable with it. That's the thing, is that he has to be comfortable with it. If he's not comfortable with it, then it's bad, I think. I don't really know how that works. I think it's important to let people explore the opposite gender side, should they wish to. But if they don't want to, if they don't show an interest, I think you shouldn't. Of course. Yeah, good. Because there's... God, I'm actually not even gonna talk about it. I was gonna talk about yeah, let's go. I was gonna talk about the Guilty Gear controversy that's going on right now, but that thing has plagued my mind so much I don't even want to talk about it anymore. The Guilty Gear Bridget discourse has been plaguing my mind for months now, since she released, really.
Yes, go over it.
I'm not talking about it. Every time I talk about it, I come out worse. I come out of it mentally worse for wear.
I need to know Yuna.
You need to know? Why? It's so annoying. Look, everything that I have to say about that topic right now is negative. You do not want to hear it.
Me too.
What? You guys are insane. Alright, it's like, it's all Twitter discourse. Do you guys just want to hear me ranting about Twitter discourse? Because I could do that for a while. If that's what you guys want, then that's fine. But like, I don't think you guys want that. I'm not gonna lie. You like it? Alright.
I like hearing people.
Okay, alright. Let me drop it on you guys. I am on the side of the argument that I believe that Bridget herself is trans, and is a trans female. And obviously the opposing side of the argument is that she isn't a trans female, and that she's still a femboy in the story. There's a lot of other arguments going on, but the core of the discourse is like whether or not Bridget herself is trans according to the game devs, and they're not telling us, and I think that's on purpose, but I'll get back to that. So basically, for those who don't know, the Bridget from Guilty Gear, I'll pull her up actually, I drew some art of her. Bridget from Guilty Gear is a fighting game, pretty popular, one of the most popular fighting games in recent times, really. It was the only one other than like Street Fighter that was kind of mainstream. Basically, here's the art that I made of her. Bridget is a character in Guilty Gear who, in past Guilty Gear games, was touted as a femboy and a trap. That like Bridget was kind of the I don't know if she was the origin, but she was definitely one of the very first like traps that appeared in media. So, you know, at the time it was like everyone was freaking out like that. This cute character is actually a guy. So now in the most recent game, it's been like 10 years since she was last in a Guilty Gear game, but in the most recent game, there is a lot of controversy because it is argued by many that Bridget is now a trans female. And the reason that we argue that is because in the English dub, in Bridget's arcade mode, which is basically just a mini story mode, she says that she herself is a girl now. And that sounds like enough proof, right? But there are arguments that it was a mistranslation. Not a mistranslation. The problem with it is a difference of intent, I think. Because it is a direct translation. Not direct, but it is more or less it is a correct translation. It is factually a correct translation. But it's subjectively wrong because a lot of people are saying that when Bridget says that she is a girl in Japanese, people are saying that she either means that like people who disagree with the trans Bridget argument are saying that they believe or are saying that what the original intent was is that is that Bridget is either saying that she just likes to act femininely or is just saying it teasingly and jokingly. Which like I get the argument, but it looks funny when people try to write it out. Because to people who aren't like that deep into like anime culture and Japanese culture, it just looks dumb. Because people will say like, guys, clearly the line is more so I'm a girl as opposed to I'm a girl, and like they type it out like that. That's what they type out, and then they just expect people to get it. I get it, but it's funny. So people are arguing that Bridget isn't trans, and she was actually just affirming her place as a male. But the problem is that there's context towards there are arguments to be made by both sides, and both sides are equally convincing, right? And I think that both sides have good points to be made, but no one is listening anymore. Everyone just wants to be right at this point. Nobody, like, it's just turned into a matter of everybody wants to be right and doesn't want to be wrong on the internet. And no one is actually listening to each other anymore. And everybody is just, like, nobody wants to hear any points from the other side. They just want to believe that they're correct. They don't want to, like, no one is seeking the truth anymore. They're just trying to be right. Like Daisuke, the main story writer for Guilty Gear, could come out tomorrow and say that, yeah, Bridget is trans, guys. And then, like, the people on the other side would be like, well, clearly Daisuke was just forced to say that by the marketing team. Or, like, Daisuke could come out tomorrow and say that, like, oh, guys, Bridget actually isn't trans, she's still a male. And then, like, the people on the trans Bridget argument side would be like, oh, Daisuke just doesn't understand. Like, everyone wants to be correct. No, it's not. It's not a matter of finding the truth anymore. It's a matter of just being correct. I've never played Ace Attorney, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, nobody wants to find the real answer. Everyone wants the answer to be their answer. And I think that's on purpose, because Bridget's gender has always been confusing, and I feel like they're just kind of going with that theme again, of making Bridget's gender confusing, but just in a new context. Because before, the confusion was that Bridget was cute, but also a male, and back then the thought was, Bridget can't be cute because they're a male.
It's a good thing we still have Yunayo to help us be positive.
I have bad news for you, Adam. I'm talking about Twitter right now. Yeah, so everyone was like, what was I even saying? My train of thought keeps going without me. Yeah, so the original thought process with Bridget that made her gender confusing was, Bridget is cute, but Bridget is also a guy, so how can they possibly be cute? That was the confusion back then, because that was confusing back then, because everyone was like, guys can't possibly be cute, they have to be handsome. You know, old male and female stereotypes. But now that like feminine males are way more accepted, it's like, you know, I seriously, what I think it is, Link from Zelda is cute. That's true actually. What I think it is that I think that Bridget, they're just trying to still make Bridget's gender confusing, and they're just doing it with a new with a new medium. Yeah, like they're just like trying to make Bridget cute, or not cute. I mean, they're still doing that, but they're trying to make Bridget's gender still confusing.
Also, what self-respecting detective wouldn't seek the truth?
Well, none of Twitter is self-respecting, so I'm saying that no one on Twitter is trying to find the truth of the matter right now. They just want to be correct. Everyone, like, it's no longer a matter of it's no longer a matter of I want to know if Bridget is trans or not. It's a matter of I would like to be correct on Twitter.
Yes, Zelda, the main character, is cute.
Yeah, so true. Yeah, Zelda is the green elf is so cute, guys.
Sorry I was silent for so long. I was fighting off 2 enemy fleets at once.
Let's go. Yeah, I just think that
Artstream Kashira waving hand fox face.
Artstream Kashira.
I'm drawing you.
This is barely an art stream anymore. This is now a Twitter ranting stream. Rise up, you guys. I am drawing you? No way. Send it to me afterwards. You can send it to me on my Twitter if you want to, or in the Discord server. Either way, both are in the description. Yeah. Okay, here's the thing, guys. Have fun ranting then, thanks. Oh, yeah.
Have fun ranting then, lol.
And,
get out off that Gonkole.
What is Kankole? What is Kankole? I actually don't know what that is. If you are drawing me and you want to post it on Twitter, my art tag is #Yunayart. Like Yunayo, but instead of an O at the end, it's the word art. You can also find that art tag on my Twitter if you'd like to use it. What was I even gonna say? Yeah. Okay. All right. Here's my thing about Bridget. The frustrating thing is that all of my points could be used on like the opposite side of the argument, and it could still make sense. But my points on why I personally think Bridget is a trans female is because one, in one of her endings she just says she's a girl straight up, and two, in the other ending, she doesn't explicitly mention any gender, not even they, them, not he, him, not she, her. No genders at all are mentioned in the actual ending, but Bridget does ask Kai Kisk, another character, about how it was to come out about not being a normal person, which sounds like a coming out allegory to me. And also, Bridget's entire song feels like it's a trans metaphor. It's like, I don't know, Bridget. No, here's the thing: Bridget's entire song is filled with a bunch of metaphors for being trans, and it might just be like the community's collective imagination. It feels like Daisuke wanted to make Bridget trans, but didn't want to step over the line of like he wanted to make the character trans, not for the sake of it to be trans, but like for the sake of evolving the character. But he didn't want to make it seem like he was just doing it for the sake of doing it. Yeah, you're right. I just want to be correct, guys. I'm not actually using real logic and facts. But so many people, when this first happened, were like, they should have just made a new character who was trans. But imagine for a second what would happen if they made a new character who was trans. Twitter would still be freaking out. They'd be freaking out more because they would be like, Daisuke is just making this character to appeal to the libtards. The arguments would be the exact same. It's like, people say that they would have rather that they made a new character who happens to be trans, but I don't think that's true. I really don't think that's true. I think that the same exact thing would have happened if they did that. Anyways, what are we doing? We're drawing or something. We're making art or whatever. All right. Hold on. Let's keep doing this thing that we're supposed to be doing right now. Make an art or something. I don't know. I've seen a lot of really nice streams of just like people like artists drawing their stuff in like silence and whatnot, and it's real relaxing. I kind of want to do that, but I also needed to talk to you guys because that's kind of my brand. I'm just gonna add eyeline. I don't really like want to work with this. I don't want to draw the face in or the background. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, that's not the right color.
I hate hands.
I hate hands too. You guys, you want to see some of my hands? Wait, I can show you some. Hold on. Let me go back to my comic chapters and grab some hands. Let's see, what are some, let me go look at the last chapter that I finished and go find some good hands. Ooh. Ah, yes. The list goes. That is not... The thing about this hand is that it's like almost right.
Amazing.
It's almost correct, but it looks like a squid. It looks like a creature. This one's okay.
Realistic.
Yeah, almost it's so real. It's so realistic looking. What other hands do I have? Let's take a look. When I learn how to draw hands, I'll reach my final form as an artist. What are some other hands? Ooh! Oh, that's good! That's some good stuff! Whoa, we got a little baby hand here. Whoa, he's got a baby hand. This dude got a little baby hand. Whoa, that thumb! Oh. Wow. You need foresight to see these things. I'm at the stage in my improvement of art where I can't really see the issue until it's been a while. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna make I'm just gonna make this one speech bubble. Move it down here. That's okay. I actually don't like the flow of that. I take it back. I don't like the flow of that. What I've learned thus far.
I think a part of Yoshi Cage Kira's soul lives within me.
That's pretty cool. What, you like hands? I have bad news, Adam. I can't draw hands. I think here's what I've learned. If you're gonna have a text box below the relevant like panel in webcomic format, it needs to be like the tail end of the thought, right? Like this is like the tail end of this dialogue exchange. It's a large tail end, don't get me wrong. But like the main point of the dialogue is above the panel and the secondary point is below it. I guess that's what I'm trying to say, is that if you're gonna add text below a webcomic panel, it needs to not be important to the main point of what the character is saying. I think that sounds about right. I wanted to know. I might position the speech bubble like over here in this empty space. That might be a good idea. I think I'll do that. Like right here.
Do you like cat ear headphones?
I do. I had a pair, but it broke, so I threw it away. Now I just use earbuds. I generally prefer earbuds because headphones weigh down on my head, and I don't like that. And they squeeze my face, and I don't like that. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I cut off the top of the A, but that's okay. We can just bonk that all the way. I'm going to have this be one speech bubble, have this be another. My plan was to have the tail end down here, but that doesn't really work, I don't think. But like the flow of this doesn't work with just one speech bubble is the problem. Or with just two. I don't want it to be the tail end. We'll put it just under here.
Cat earbuds.
How would that work? How does that? I'll just wear earbuds, but with a cat ear headband on my head.
Cat girls and I write Adam Long.
Yeah, that's messy, but it's fine. We also are going to have to move you over. To here. Yeah, that works. All right, this is why we plan it out, so we can plan out the format of our panel. This is what it's all about. Oh? Oh no, I thought Clip Studio already got back to me with my inquiry. Okay. Alright. Okay, what happens next? Alright, I can already envision exactly what I'm gonna do here. One text bubble on the side, and here's the thing, this contrasts with this text panel, with this panel up here where she's confused and questioning herself, whereas Bea, this character, is confident in herself and her actions, so she's mounted to the wall, she's steady and contrast. This is all BS. I'm coming up with this as I speak. This is the best part of being an author, is that you can pretend that everything you're doing is on purpose. I like being a webcomic author, because if I make a mistake, I can just pretend it was on purpose in a later chapter. All of it was part of the plan. You guys just don't understand my big brain. Obviously, I would prefer to plan everything out first, but
Yunayo, is Nanaki a guy or a girl? Is the question we'll ask when we watch Made in Abyss.
When we watch Made in Abyss. I wish we could watch anime together. There's not like a realistic way to watch anime on stream without getting copyrighted to death. Except like, I guess, watch-alongs where I just put that, like a timer up on screen. I guess that would work. That's so boring though. I guess other people could then edit together a reaction on their own channel for me. That would be fun. I mean, I guess we could do watch-alongs. It isn't something that I'd like to do that often, just because doing a watch-along requires some work on the viewer's part in order to get any enjoyment out of it, which kind of sucks. But I think it could be fun. All right. Yeah, I know exactly what I'm gonna do with this panel. It's like I got a vision for this panel the moment that I thought about the dialogue that goes with it.
Yunayo watching chat instead of the anime, and chat has to fill in what's happening.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, you guys will have to fill in what's going on when I stop paying attention. Look at how good this rough panel turned out. This is what happens when I actually envision something in mind with the panels. She looks angry, but she's not angry. She just has a resting angry face. She has a resting glare. Alright. I'm rereading One Piece right now. I'm almost at Enies Lobby, and Enies Lobby is and always will be the best One Piece arc. I don't know if Oda will ever top Enies Lobby. I'm currently at it right now, and I'm really excited. Yeah, and I don't know. Water 7 and Enies Lobby is like the best One Piece saga currently, in my opinion. And in many others' opinions. You'll see that opinion echoed through a lot of other people. Alright. Stay hydrated. Alabasta is also really good. I think in terms of like One Piece arcs, Enies Lobby and Alabasta, like Enies Lobby is my number one, and Alabasta is definitely top 5. For sure, for sure. I think I'd probably put Alabasta in top 3. What would be my top 3? One would be Enies Lobby.
One Piece worth watching?
Oh god, I can't really say for sure. I read it and
Yes, Water 7 and Enies Lobby might be one of the best arc.
Yeah. Oh, you know what my top 3 are? My top 3 are 1 Enies Lobby, 2 Alabasta, and then 3 Marineford. That's a super common opinion though. You'll see that everywhere. I promise I'm not just parroting other people's. That's just how I feel. One Piece
arc where Blackbeard shows his unending dream.
You're right, yeah, that's the best arc, generic. One Piece, if you have the time, like if you have enough free time to commit to it, is worth watching.
Watch the recap movies.
I wouldn't recommend that. The problem with the One Piece anime is that it has not a lot of filler, but it has an amount of filler. Although I hear that the filler is actually pretty good and worth watching in most cases. Yeah, the One Piece anime does have filler. I don't know. That's the thing about One Piece. If you have the time to set aside and watch 1,000 episodes worth of something, then absolutely it's worth watching. But it's a matter of if you have the free time for that, because it will consume your life and thoughts if you do start it. Yeah, top 3 arcs are definitely gonna be Enies Lobby, Marineford, and Alabasta. I bet I could find someone right now who has those same in their top 3. Wait, let me look it up on like a Reddit thread or something. Top 3 One Piece arcs Reddit. Oh my god, you're right. Yeah, no, Foxy Pirates kind of was a filler arc, wasn't it? It was a filler arc that was in the manga too. Yeah, this is a Reddit stream now. Alright, here we go. In your opinion, what are the top 3 arcs made 1 year ago? Personally, my 1 and 2 are super closely... Alright, here's this guy's top 3. Marineford, Enies Lobby, Dressrosa. So his third is different from mine. Dressrosa was also really good. This guy has Skypiea as his number 1. That's ambitious. His number 2 are Enies Lobby and Alabasta, though. What about this guy? Enies Lobby, Skypiea, Wano. Wano is fine. It's top 10, maybe. Here we go. Marineford, Enies Lobby, Skypiea. Man, Skypiea is really liked. Skypiea is probably like top 5 for me. Alabasta, Arlong Park. Oh my god, how could I forget Arlong Park? Arlong Park is top 5 too. Wait, no, we have my top 5 then. It's my top 5 are Enies Lobby, Marineford, Alabasta, Arlong Park, Skypiea. There are my top 5. One Piece. Forgot about that.
One Piece X Dragon Ball X Toriko. Only reason to watch the anime.
Yeah. This guy has Wano, Skypiea, Fishman Island. That's such a weird top 3, honestly. Okay, well, maybe I haven't found anyone who directly agrees with me yet. There's a lot of Marineford and Water 7, or Marineford and Enies Lobby, but I actually haven't seen any Alabasta. Oh, here's one Alabasta. Okay, maybe I was wrong.
Fake One Piece fan.
Yeah, I'm a fake One Piece fan.
We do Yunayo.
Alright, sick. Okay. Well, yeah, alright. Maybe I'm wrong. Sorry guys, I'm a fake One Piece fan. Yeah, no one directly agrees with me, I was wrong. People like Wano a lot. Wano is fine. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, Wano's probably like top 20 for me. It's in the 10 to 20 range. Wano is so weird. It's like, I like how the anime adapted it. I think the anime adapted it really well. But as far as the arc itself...
When you don't watch the anime?
You're right, yeah. Sorry, I don't have... How long do you have to set aside to watch the anime in total time? I don't know, but I don't have the time for that. Yeah. Wano, writing-wise, this feels like such a mess. I just don't enjoy it that much. It was like, there were parts of it that I kind of enjoyed, but the entire thing felt like one big side story that didn't really matter all that much. Part of that was because Wano itself is a country in the lore that is separated from everyone else. But still, it felt like a huge filler arc to me.
I just liked the Odin story.
Fair. It's a good story. Odin was cool. But like, all the characters felt like jokes that they introduced, which is right with One Piece. That is correct with One Piece. But like, all of them just felt so dramatically unimportant. Like, to be fair, every One Piece character that's introduced per arc is technically not that important, and that they probably won't show up in later arcs. But like, they still feel like they're like important to the world and to like the readers. But like, it's just every Wano character that was introduced felt like they were just created on a whim and retconned into the story. Kaido, if it weren't for Kaido, Reddit, whoa, sorry, I saw generic saying Reddit and I got mixed up. If it weren't for Kaido being involved, Wano would totally just feel like a filler arc. Like, I don't know. Everything building up to Wano is cool. Wano itself is really messy and I don't like it. This is what happens when there's something that I have critiques about. It's like I start talking about my critiques, and then they turn into and then like this thing that I just didn't feel 100% positive about suddenly turns into something that I hate. I despise Wano. Least favorite arc, worst arc in this series. Would I say Wano is the worst arc? Wano is one of the worst for me. I give Wano bottom 5. That's where I would put it. I'd put Wano in bottom 5 as far as arcs go. Wano mid tier? Wano bad, sorry.
Wano mid tier.
I'm gonna do something wacky with these panels.
Messed up dude, Reddit Nation. Do your thing.
Thank you, Generic. Yeah, I'm gonna do something wacky with this panel. I'm gonna do it coming out of the wall like that. What framing do I want here? Ideally, I'd like to finish the first draft within a day, but I'm looking at it now and that's not gonna happen unless I grind super hard on this. She looks like she's pogging. We can make her pog. Okay.
I come back to One Piece out of context and Momosuke was an adult.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, the whole arc... Everything about that arc felt like a retcon after a certain point. Like, Luffy's final power-up that he got, I'm not gonna say what it is, because that's spoiler. Massive spoilers. Huge spoilers. But the entire premise of his power-up that he got is a mess. And it's very clear to me that it was retconned in. Like, Oda made Kaido too strong. He needed something, he needed to give Luffy a trump card. He just made one up. I'm not gonna say there wasn't any planning, because I don't... Yeah, he becomes a great ape. I'm not gonna say there wasn't planning, because that's probably not true. But I do think it was a retcon. And I think it wasn't planned from the start. No, I mean, you could say that probably about a lot of One Piece. It's not a problem to not plan things from the start. I don't think that's really an issue. That's more so a matter of preference from the author, I think. But... I don't know. I will say that it feels retconned in, and I think that's a bad thing when something feels retconned, right? Because that means that like there was like a lack of setup somewhere. It's not just me that says that. You see so many, like Wano in general had people divided on it. There was a group of people who thought that like Luffy's power-up was like the best thing to happen to One Piece and super fitting for his character, and oh guys, it's so good. And there was another piece of people who were like, this sucks, I'm dropping One Piece, see you guys later. Let me check my phone notifications, hold on, I gotta just make sure there's nothing going on.
So how does Luffy get gear second and third? Ever explained?
It is explained, actually. Luffy, hold on, I know it was explained with some pseudoscience that kind of made sense. Gear 2, I guess we're talking about One Piece spoilers from chapter 350 onwards, I think. Gear 2 wiki. I know it was explained with pseudoscience. Speeding up the blood flow in all of his body in order to provide more oxygen. It makes it much faster and more powerful. but it uses up more oxygen and energy. Yeah. So he makes his blood flow faster. And he gives it no, that's not even what it is. He just gives his blood cells more oxygen. How he does that is not explained, but it is explained why, like, what the power up is. It's him giving the blood in his body more oxygen to work with, and that's why that, like, it's okay for him because he's made of rubber, and therefore so are his organs and blood vessels and whatnot. So his body can handle it. But yeah, that's what Gear 2 is. And Gear 3 is what was Gear 3 again? I think Gear 3. Do we just spoil One Piece? We can just spoil One Piece if you guys want to. He is cool, I agree. Luffy is cool. Luffy is such a good protagonist. I don't want to talk about spoilers though. Yeah, I'll just past Gear 3. I mean, I guess Gear 3 was explained in the same arc, basically. But Gear 3 is Gear 3 is Luffy.
JRPG logic probably. Level up high enough and get an ultimate
JRPG logic. No, but it's implied that Luffy could always do these things if he just learned how, and if he just experimented. Yeah, Gear 3, which is used shortly after in the arc, is basically Luffy blowing air into his bones and inflating them because they're also made of rubber. And thus his body gets really big and like just large. Gear 3 is kind of a little dumb.
One Piece is how old? Should be fine, right?
Well, yeah, but One Piece is old, but it's still being updated. The Gear 2 and 3 are old, which is why I feel fine explaining them. But Gear 4 is still relatively new. And Gear 5 is actually new. So, I'm not gonna go into them too much. I just spoiled, whatever. Alright, you guys know what Gear 6 is? I heard it from Oda. Gear 6 is where Luffy gets into inflation as a king. Okay. Where I need more dialogue. I can't. This dialogue is not going to get taken seriously, but I cannot keep the pog face. I'm going to keep it in the rough draft because it's funny.
Twitter mobs, do your thing.
Twitter, do your thing. Upvotes to the left. I'm changing the dialogue a bit here. Yeah, I can't keep the pog face, unfortunately, you guys.
Gear 6 is like Ken's hero Mushoku Tensei.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but yeah, you're right. In Gear 6, Luffy gets all the Dragon Balls and goes Super Saiyan. In Gear 6, Luffy gets 100 girlfriends. Luffy could probably get 100 girlfriends. Maybe not 100. He could get a lot, though. Yeah. Yo. Yeah. In Gear 6, Luffy unlocks flame breathing. in Gear 6, Luffy does your mom.
I love Shizuke.
Yeah, in Gear 6, Luffy gets a Sharingan. I'm gonna draw Gear 6 now. I wanna draw a stupid Luffy power up of Gear 6 that's just like really dumb. In this Gear 6, Luffy swings his coffin from behind to in front of him. Alright, I can draw Luffy from reference. I've got this. Surely. Look, guys, if Oda can draw Luffy from reference, then so can I. That's definitely not how his bangs look, but it's fine. Who his eyes look? I do need to look up a reference. I want it to at least be recognizable as Luffy. In this Gear 6, Luffy swings his coffin from behind him to in front of him. Oh, that's how he looks? Really? Oh, I did do his bangs wrong. Confirmed. He's got, like, kind of scraggly bangs.
A round face.
Oh, you're right. His face is round. I guess that makes sense since he's rubber, huh? There we go. That's better. Yeah, that eyeball is off. Trying to replicate Oda's style here. It's not exactly easy. Give me a big old Luffy smile, you know. Oh, that's not good. I gotta make it, like, confident. He's in Gear 6 mode, you know? That looks so dumb. Get rid of that. Oh, woo. You know what? I agree. I gotta say. Right. He looks deranged. His straw hat also looks weird, but I don't... that's fine. So what does Gear 6 Luffy has? He has Gold Lewis's coffin. He has a Sharingan, which I actually need to draw. I'm gonna make a folder called Gear 6 Accessories. He needs to be Super Saiyan, right? But like his hat gets yellow, not his hair.
Gear 6 can be anything, just like Gear 5.
You're right, yeah. I need to make his hat bigger, I think. Like, his hat is, like, kind of tall. Mugiwara. Okay. Alright. His hair is too far out. His hair, like, puffs out a little bit outside of his hat, but otherwise it's mostly just, like, it goes down. That's... I don't know if I'd call that better. It doesn't even, like, his hair is really short. It doesn't, like, go beyond his ears, even. There we go. That's better. I'll take that. I'm gonna draw him putting his hat on, you know?
So what happens to the hat in 4th and 5th?
It stays on because of anime magic.
No scar?
Oh yeah, Scar, you're right, you're so right. In Gear 6, the Scar disappears. That's part of the power. So yeah, he's gonna have Gold Lewis's coffin. That's Luffy, I think. Like, that looks enough like Luffy. He's got like the X-shaped scar on his chest. Yeah, that's Luffy enough. That'll do. Okay, so we have the Luffy. Now we just need to draw all of his Gear 6 powers. So He becomes Super Saiyan, so we don't need to color in the hair black at all, so that's okay. What else happens? He gets Gold Lewis's coffin, right? Gold Lewis Dickinson.
I can't believe you Heikusho let Yuzuki transforms into a demon once then ends.
True. I don't know what that means. I needed like a good picture of his coffin. Here we go. Okay. Alright. Does he have like the chain wrapped around his arm? No, he's just holding it. But how is he like normally? I could have sworn he had like the chain wrapped around his arm or something. No, he's just always holding the chain. Alright, well, I mean, that's easy enough then. We could just have to like draw a chain coming from like down here. Oh, but I do have to draw chains, which sucks. I'm bad at drawing chains, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, yeah. What does your coffin look like, Gold Lewis? Got like a tilted sign that says like Area 51 on it.
Give him the Buster Sword.
Yeah. I love to. You know what? I love. You're so right, Jeff. Let's add like this chain that's like hanging off.
What unholy thing is that?
It's Luffy's new power-up in the most recent chapter of One Piece. Okay, so there's the Gold Lewis coffin. Okay.
Is the One Piece real?
Is the One Piece real? Do you really have to ask? Okay, what else does Luffy have? He has... What were we saying that he has?
Luffy has a cool hat.
He does have a cool hat, that is true. I watched an Alfred video where he went to every ride in Disneyland and he was wearing a Luffy straw hat the entire time.
A summer tournament.
Yeah, well the One Piece is actually a beach episode. Like, Luffy finds the One Piece and it fades to white and the episode ends, and the next episode is a beach episode, and that's the end of the series. What else did we say Gear 6 has? Some other power-up.
The One Piece is a One Piece swimsuit.
Oh, yo, Pog! Like, it needs to be, like, visibly stupid, this picture. We're gonna make the canvas a little bigger. There we go. I said that he has 100 girlfriends. I don't know if I want to draw the Hyakanojo characters. Oh, fire breathing! You're right. He has Tanjiro's sword. We could give him Sansai's. That would be a little funny. What does Tanjiro's sword look like? Isn't it different now? Tanjiro's sword. I just need the most recognizable one. Okay, this I'll do. I'll just make it like poking out of the pants here. Okay. We do have to adjust his clothes a bit though as a result. But we just have it like fold over the katana and like shift out of the way for it. Like so. Gear 7? In Gear 7, Luffy instantly gets the One Piece. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna do it. I'll just Google it and figure it out from there. Okay, so there's the Tanjiro sword. Now we need the fire breathing effects. Tanjiro fire breathe. What? Yeah, he has the 2-piece actually.
thing they got on the metal headband.
Oh, yeah, we can do that. I know I have a brush somewhere that's like a fire pattern. Yeah, here it is. Where should I put that? In effects, probably. Maybe I already have it somewhere in effects. I feel like I probably already have it, right? We're cheating on the fire, by the way, if you guys didn't understand that right now. Just drop that in here. That works. That's good enough.
I'd say a face mask cause covered, but that would cover the beautiful smile.
Yeah. A 5-leaf grimoire. You're right, you're so right. Okay, so we do have to make sure that the fire doesn't cover Luffy. Did I do my mask wrong? Oh, I did. Okay. Let's lower the brush size just a bit. Okay. Alright, sure. Alright, let's make something coming out of this sword. Okay, there we go.
Among Us meeting room for background.
You're right! You're so right! I'm gonna lower the opacity in the background. It's a little distracting in the back there. Okay. I'm gonna make the flames in the for this back layer. Just so that they remain in the background. Mogus meeting room. Yeah, that works. We can do that. I just gotta look up Among Us background. There has to be like a background that's just the map. Buff sus as a stand. Oh, you're right. No, we do need to give him a stand. I kind of just want to give him Star Platinum though. We should give him like the most recognizable stand, so that it's clear that like, you know, it's a goof, it's a funny. I need like a reference of Skeld probably. That's what the map is called, right? The spaceship.
Player, sheesh sayer, sharing and user area 51 believer lucky.
And this behemoth typhoon. Oh, you know what had a really good Among Us background? Among Us Arena did. Yeah, alright, I'll just reference this. Actually, I have an idea. We're going to steal it. No.
The slippy fingers. Stand.
Oh. Sticky fingers! Okay, we gotta draw on the Among Us tables. Can we draw Whitebeard? Oh my god, we should draw Whitebeard saying the One Piece is real in this piece. Oh my god. Alright, now we just like copy that table over here and over here. You can't see the emergency button though. I need to move it over a bit.
Fingers from all the cheddar from the Doritos he've been eating.
Yeah. And then have the button in the background here. Yeah, I do need to use the bathroom, but this is more important. Okay, now we just take that one layer mask that we got and paste it onto here. Here we go.
Girl can't draw a circle.
It's true, yeah, I can't draw a circle. You are correct. And we need to draw the background of Skeld just to make sure it's clear that it's the Among Us map. It's like a window with space back here. Okay. All right, good. I'm not coloring this at all. You guys aren't getting black and white or anything. Okay. Yeah, we should draw the Naruto symbol on his belt, I think. He's doing good. I can speak for him. Okay.
Color just the sherry non-eye.
Maybe. You yeah. You do have a point. We could make it more clear that it's, you know, the Sharingan. That's not how masks work. Which mask is it? I need to change this one. Okay. Okay, good. Excellent. What else do we need to do? Oh yeah, Star Platinum. Star Platinum. We need a good picture of Star Platinum sitting like behind Jotaro, so I can use that as a reference. Okay. Now I just actually need to draw Star Platinum competently, which is going to be difficult. It's not going to look good, just for the record.
Just paste the PNG of Star Platinum.
I'm not pasting the PNG. I'm a professional artist who doesn't steal. I think. I steal sometimes. Oh, this is already horrifying, dude. It's fine. It'll look like him enough. Oh, that's horrifying. What have I done?
No one will know. No one will notice the PNG.
No, but isn't this funnier though? Star Platinum! Maybe we should just use the PNG. But then he'll stand out like so much. It'd be better if I could actually just draw Star Platinum.
We know artist will use the PNG tech.
I'm gonna make him invisible for now. We'll come back to it later. It's already a miracle that I managed to competently freehand Luffy. What a...
Just decrease the opacity of the PNG.
Alright, fine. Alright, you have a point. I need... Oh, this one is good.
It certainly won't make it even more strange-y.
This one is good. Okay. Wow. He's beautiful.
We aren't stand users, so we just can't see them.
Let me make him monochrome.
Draw Among Us Star Platinum TBH.
Whatever I can... That's horrifying.
Cute.
Let me go and add a mask on this. There we go. Okay. He's kind of small. Oh no, it moves the mask too. I don't want to do that. I'm going to move that over there for now. Okay. Alright.
Fits perfectly.
Yeah.
But I am a stand user.
Yeah, I am a stand user too, actually. Okay. So, this is Gear 6. There has to be something else we can add here. Star Platinum looks like he's about to kill Luffy, actually.
Wrote the emergency button through.
Oh, you're... okay. You're right, actually. You need to... It's just like... there. Okay. Oh wait, the coffin is covered up. We just have to put it in, we just have to put Star Platinum below the coffin, is all. That doesn't really help, I don't think. Well, I'll just edit the mask myself. I can fix this. Yeah. I didn't realize all the trouble that this would cause. Yeah, that's fine. I can just edit the mask myself.
Box.
That they've I'm not gonna add the dialogue box. This is just fan art of an already existing power up for Luffy. What other like stupid infamous weapon can we add? Let's see. I don't know. I think I'm like pretty satisfied with it as it is. It's like it's stupid enough, I think.
Oh wait. You already.
You
Ichigo Zanpatta.
You want another sword? Okay. You know what, actually? But yeah, let's just get one thing from each of the big three that Luffy was a part of. Let's get, I'm gonna do Ichigo's normal sword. On his mouth? You want the... Wait, that's such a good idea, though. I don't know if I can make it work, but we'll see. I want it to be, like, obvious that it's, like, Ichigo's sword, you know? And so for that, it has to be, like, slightly... It looks so small. We can make it bigger. Like, we'll make the handle smaller and the sword bigger. It's such a small handle, but that it doesn't matter. And then we gotta add like all the wrappings on it. Okay. That's a huge sword. Oh boy. What mask do we need to add?
This is my Shinigami Way Databia.
What does that mean, though? This is my Shinigami way. That they value.
I don't know.
We should add Ryuk from Death Note. He should just be holding the Death Note, actually. He should have it, like, strapped to his belt. Oh, actually, I know exactly what to do. So he'll just, is this the... Where's the jacket layer? Here we go. So he'll just, like, have the Death Note, like, here. He'll be, like, kind of pushing his jacket up. Alright. Well, guys, I got a leak for what Luffy's Gear 6 power-up is gonna be. Pretty cool, honestly. It looks pretty sick, if I'm being honest.
Spot the anime references game.
No, this isn't that. It's the leak for Luffy's Gear 6 power-up. Okay. Save.
When cuddles.
When Gear 6 releases. And it looks like this. I should say, I should, like, put hashtag One Piece spoilers and then post this image. Like, I'm gonna tweet it out right now.
Super Gear Chinkyura Key Texas Luffy.
Yeah. Save it as a PNG. Alright, I'm gonna, hold on, I'm gonna go post it now. And I'm gonna put like, hashtag One Piece spoilers in the tags.
Don't worry, it's like the burrito leak. I can't believe that burrito design was real.
Okay, massive One Piece leak. It's like One Piece spoilers. Gear 6 revealed early. Okay, yeah, tweet that out. Alright, good. Good. It's a mess. You can't even tell what's going on. It's a mess. Alright. Alright, guys. We've done it. We ruined Luffy. Alright. Well, I mean, we've been going for like almost 2 hours now. Oh, we have been going for 2 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. It was a fun stream though. Thank you guys very much for watching. I had a lot of fun today, and I hope you all enjoyed yourselves too. Thanks for joining me for some webcomic stuff, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Sayonara.